You are watching Access LaPorte County, Channel 97. Coming up next is the March 10th special meeting of the LaPorte County Solid Waste District Board. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Let's call to order the LaPorte County Solid Waste District special meeting. And just to give Commissioner, or do we want to take roll? We need to take roll call?
Need to do pledge and roll call.
Okay.
The chairman.
I know, I'm getting ahead of myself. That's all right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, how you doing, sir? Good. Oh, hi, Joe.
Hello. All right.
Roll call.
Commissioner Haney,
Present.
Commissioner Gray-Morosa, Mayor Dermody,
Present.
Mayor Nelson Bates,
Present.
Commissioner Hollifield,
Present.
Councilman Mullenhour, Councilman Prespolinski.
Present. Okay, thank you. Yeah, and what I'd like to do is just bring Commissioner Hollifield up to speed on why we're meeting today and what these three proposals are and why they're in front of us. It was, I don't know, I think at the December meeting. Yeah, we were looking at giving raises out, and we did approve a raise for the staff here. But anyway, questions were coming up, well, why does this position get paid this amount? Why does this position get paid that amount? What's comparable, apples to apples here? And none of us are personnel directors or wage analysts, so we decided to go out and get 3 bids from consulting companies and then come back and get the board's approval of who we want to move forward with. And let them do an analysis of the salaries here.
And did that a few years ago.
Yeah, and then come back and after the work is all done, then we can make a decision on which way we want to go. Okay. Yeah, so that's the whole purpose of meeting today. And this here is a special meeting. I appreciate everybody that could make it. I know everybody's busy, so I don't think this will take up a lot of time. But we got the 3 proposals in front of us. We got the one proposal from Barnes Denning for $2,500. The other proposal from NFP for $3,400. And the final proposal from Wagoneer, Irwin, and Scheel and Associates from $10,460 to $1,100 or $11,820. So what is the pleasure for the board? Is there any discussion, questions on any of the proposals before we move forward?
If I could, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to read into the record from Councilman Mullenhour, who was not able to be here today. He did send us an email. It says, as you probably know, I have spoken to Clay and reviewed the RFQs. At this time, I believe my first choice would be Barnes Denning. Second choice would be NFP. I would also like it to be known that when a firm is chosen, my biggest fear is that after the study is received by the board, something would be done with it. I've seen other studies government agencies received, then dismissed if they don't agree with the outcome. That's from Councilman Mullenhour.
Okay, thank you.
Now, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
If their proposal comes back and the salary compensation numbers are just astronomical, way out of our budget lines and everything else, we're gonna have to discuss that. I mean, if they come back and say all of a sudden, well, we think you should double everyone's salary, that's not feasible. So I just wanna make sure we look at that too.
No, I agree. I agree.
If the study is just a recommendation for you to use, you can, like Councilman Mullenhour said, you can put it on the shelf if you want, or you can use that in future for retirements or firings. You can say, okay, now we're bringing in a new person. this is what they recommend, so let's go up or down
Okay.
with the wage.
And did I remember the county had one recently would the county use any of these three firms?
The county used Wagner, Irwin, and Shealy, but
The
that,
city did too.
that's been, I want to say it's been about 8 years now, right?
It's
Yeah, Michigan.
2017, 2018.
Okay.
And Michigan City did too.
Yeah.
And I'll make a motion to Barnes Denick.
I second that.
There's been a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? None. So Barnes and Denning will be the company that we'll be going with.
I asked the board if they would grant me permission to sign the agreement once it comes in.
I'll make a motion to give you permission to sign.
Second.
There's been a motion and a second to give Mr. Turner the approval to sign the contract with Barnes and Denning. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. That was the purpose of the meeting. I will now close the meeting.
Do you have any public comment?
Pardon?
Do we have anybody from the public that wants to comment?
I don't believe so. I don't see anybody here. I guess I should have asked that, but nobody's here from the public, so, all right.